Alright. Oh goodness. Alright, I'm making a Janai. Paladin. Sorry, on the Paladin, yes. Goodness, what are we doing here? What are you making?
Um, I don't know. What should I make?
Well, Junai start out on an island completely far away from everything, so you can either make a Junai or, well, you can make whatever you want. I mean, starting zones are starting zones. I can summon you out to me, or you can summon me to you. Um, I don't know. Well, except for Worgen, because they have that funky starting zone.
Yeah, or Pandaren.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do Pandaren.
No, I refuse. I did Pandaren with the monk. Nope.
Be a human.
Alright. What do you want to do, bro?
Well, how good are warlocks?
Dude, warlocks are OP.
I kind of want to do a warlock, but Junai can't be a warlock. Humans can. Dwarves can. I'm a big fan of dwarves.
Why? Because they're stunted.
No.
They're not elves. I mean, if you want to be a warlock, dude. We can summon each other to the starting zones.
Yeah, but what's the point of that? Nope. What about rogues? How are rogues?
Rogues are OP. I mean, once you learn how to play them, they're one of the, like, if I was to classify, they'd probably be, they're a harder class to learn because a lot of it requires, like, being able to do combo moves, like sneaking up and stealthing and then using the right attack.
Okay, yeah.
Be, be a warlock, be a human warlock.
Human warlock, okay.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
well,
Yeah, take your time. Good grief.
ooh.
Acting all frustrated.
Humans can look ugly.
They are one of the ugliest races in this game. I started out when this server started. This server started back in. This server's been open 4 years this month. I started out on this server because you couldn't transfer in at all. I started out as a Janai Shaman, level all the way to 85 on him.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Starting out on a. I mean, this was the last server that did the on garage opening. I know I told you about that. DKs couldn't. You couldn't make a DK unless you're. You had literally, if you started on the server and wanted a DK, you had to level from 1 to 58 to get it.
Oh, really? 1 to
Unlock it.
58?
Yeah. I think it was 58. It could have been 55.
Because I just leveled to 55 and I was able to get one.
I'm not sure. I don't remember all the specifics of DKs back then, but I knew that you had to have, when they initially came out, you had to have at least one tune 55 or greater, and you can only have one of those per server. You can, because a lot of people have multiples per server. There was a lot of restrictions for DKs because they to a degree they still are OP, but back then they were just, I mean, you had, I'd say almost, I mean, coming out at 60, by the time you left the starting zone for DKs, you had just straight up, you just OP. I mean, you could take the gear you had and, go DPS, go tank, go PvP, and just run over people.
Now what the hell am I gonna name him?
I don't know. Naming's part of the fun. Do randomizer. Do the randomizer name.
That's what I've been doing. I've just been doing randomize. I don't like any of the names.
Vial of Mothblood. That's disturbing.
Okay. This is one of the random names that it gave me. How to pronounce that?
I don't know, and I'm not gonna try.
Like what? That no. Oh, I don't want a long name. I kind of want a short name.
Don't make a short name. Good grief, man.
I'm making it pretty cool.
User joined your channel.
And there's Earth. And Earth, we're recording, so you're welcome to stay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know. I think I'm gonna hit up Smite after we're done doing this recording because I want to play that new god.
Okay, creating character. Woohoo! Delete this one.
So, you know, with this thing that I've got, I get a lot of tension pain because, you know, I stress out and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of a little bit of a stressful moment earlier. Not too bad. It was alright. Got through it. Kind of just played some Black Ops and got over it. It was real simple. But can't hold control and click at the same time. But I've actually like I guess the way I was holding my jaw started to cause it to stop popping a little bit. So it's like, oh, okay. It feels weird. 'Cause it's not
Yeah, I know. I hate when that happens.
And then it's one of those situations where you just kind of focus on it and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah. Okay, so I know nothing about warlocks.
Alright, warlocks are a caster class, much like your bumpkin.
Yes.
There you are. Let me grab this quest and I'll invite you to group.
Are you? God dang. Come on, everybody, hush.
Are we still hushed?
Yep, we're good. Is that my pet?
Yes, you start with an imp.
Hold on, let me go through the... It might log me out. I really should have checked what add-ons I had on here.
Is one of them acting up or something?
No, okay, I just have recount and... Oh, I have all of them on here.
Yeah, you're gonna have add-ons on every turn, dude.
No, I mean all of my add-ons, so...
Oh, you need to get... Next time you're on, you have the client open, get add-on control panel. You can check stuff from inside the game.
Oh, cool. You need to...
are you
There we
doing?
go. I was taking the lock bar off. The whatchamacallit. Oh, my minion's so cool. Okay, what is this? Summon demon.
Well, you've already got him out, so no point in doing that.
I know, I was just seeing what I had.
God, it's been so long since I've been out here. Last time I was out here, I was doing a PvP thing with a bunch of hordes to kill the leader and get an achievement.
Now, I got a question.
I probably have an answer.
Are you using BOA gear?
No. I am completely gearless as far as this team goes. Space goats!
My minion's so cute. I like it. One of the reasons why I wanted a... What's it? A warlock.
Make sure your sound's on so you can hear him talking shit.
It is on very low. I keep my sounds on.
I don't know how, dude. I cannot handle. At least that puts the forefront in the thought of my mind that Smite sound's gonna be up to the back when I turn that on in a minute. A little bit.
Yep.
It isn't.
Do what?
It isn't. I just logged on, and that new god is amazing.
Cool.
He's a tank.
I figured as much.
Did you already read his lore?
I watched his video earlier. He's gonna be something fun to play.
Yeah. I wanted to play him. Oh, and they redid the arena map.
Yeah, it's got a nighttime version now.
Yeah.
They should make a god called Notch. And also make him a god of the earth.
What's Golden King?
Do what?
Golden King.
I don't know. Where are you seeing it?
On one of my bars. I don't know, I just think it's those things that happen there.
Mouse over it.
When it says Golden King account level mount summons and dismisses the Golden King.
Oh, it's a guild mount.
Oh, is this like for an alliance mount?
Yeah, it's the alliance version of the Corcron's Scorpion.
Oh, cool.
You have
Now,
it?
no, it shows it on the thing. Like, there's already things like they have it preset on it from downloading the actual add-on. I don't really have it. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Okay, Jeb is gonna be annoying.
Why?
His passive reduces crits down by 70%.
Cool. Oh, they've changed these quests up so much. Now some of them, not all of them.
Jeb almost seems like an armadillo.
Oh goodness. That's the one thing I don't like about starting zone quests. They freaking make you run everywhere.
There we go, much better.
You okay?
Yep. Just changing my UI. Or fixing my UI. Ability corruption. Now, can you have more than one demon?
Out at once? No.
Well, no, not out at once, but I mean, like, in holding, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you'll start with the imp. You'll get the void walker somewhere around 10. The succubus you'll get somewhere between 10 and 20. If you choose demonology at level 10 for your specialization, you'll get the Felguard. And then sometime after 20 to 30, you'll get the Fellhound, and then you'll pick up 2 more that you can summon that are short time. Like, they're there for a couple of minutes and they do some massive damage and then they go away.
Okay.
What level are you?
3.
Already? Dang.
Sorry?
Well, you've been sitting there messing around with your add-ons and stuff. I didn't realize you were leveling that quickly. Good lord. Although I don't have room to talk, I'm already 3, almost 4. I don't know, I kind of miss the old school warlocks because
Why?
it made it funner. Way back up till BC, I think they changed it in Cataclysm. I could be wrong, and anybody who knows WoW better than me will probably correct me. They hang on a minute.
They what?
They warlocks and priests have, or warlocks and hang on, damn it.
Take your time. Level 4 now.
Trying to figure out which one of these I'm supposed to inoculate. That's what. Oh, okay. The paladins and the warlocks had quests to get their stuff. And to that, you had, for paladins, it was you got a mount and you could get a weapon. Some of those quests still exist. But for warlocks, to get your fast, your big steed, you had to do a quest that took you into Dire Maul and where that big dog is. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
There's a big dog inside of a room with a bunch of elves. You defeated him, and you went in and gathered up, or you had to gather a bunch of stuff. I mean, it cost some pretty good money to gather it. You went in and you summoned this, big steed, and you had to defeat it. And you got that, and then you could go do a quest. There were 2 other quests where you went and did them and could get the the other 2 demons that you get, the short timer ones. I just think, to a degree, they've kind of dumbed it down. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because it's made it simpler for people, new players, to understand. But at the same time, it's one of those things that it takes away from the game itself.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, the other thing is warlocks were supposed to be kind of like outcasts. They were, I mean, you had them around because you wanted to keep an eye on them, but at the same time, they could be very troublesome, and because warlocks have a shady lore history, and they've become so mainstream and so accepted. It's like, all right. That's the one thing that a lot of the changes they make, and there's subtle changes. Like used to, you had to buy your moves or your abilities, and you had to actually go.
Really?
Yeah, you used to have to buy your abilities and go to the trainer and actually train, or to buy them.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, it actually gave you a reason. See, now you can just gather a quest and go quest, and then put
Yeah.
it all in. Back then, you could go out, quest. You could have 15 quests, and you could level up twice doing like 3 or 4 of those, and it gave you a reason. If you wanted the other abilities, you had to actually go back.
That all makes me want it to like start friggin' WoW when it like first began. I wish I did.
Yeah, WoW's always been. It's just one of those things. It's it's kind of like playing Smite. 5 years down the line, Smite's gonna be totally different than it is today. Just like
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Minecraft. Minecraft, when it started out, was this, and now look at what it's expanded to.
Yeah.
But we've got. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff. There's so much stuff that's gonna keeps people distracted. I mean, a couple of days, 3 more days. In fact, yeah, next week actually. Let me look at the calendar here. The Lunar Festival will start.
Well, I heard about it. Yeah, I remember you telling what's his face about. What is that about? I know what the lunar. I know what it like. Oh, I'm just gonna stop talking.
Well, I mean, it depends on who you talk to. I believe it's, as far as like relation to holidays, it's based on the
Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year. Basically, it's about shooting off fireworks. A boss. Almost all the holidays except Christmas have a singular boss.
At the Darkmoon Festival, or whatever it was.
The Darkmoon Festival is something else. It's a monthly thing that starts. You can go play games. It's like kind of like a mini carnival.
Yeah, I started doing some of it.
Yeah, that was last week, wasn't it?
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of the Darkmoon Festival.
It was okay.
It's got its funds. You can use it to kind of boost your profession levels.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It doesn't do what it used to do. So used to, it would either be in Mulgore or outside of. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
The thing that keeps Kleenexes by my computer. Dang. Oh. Hang on.
You're good.
But see, it used to be outside of like once a month it'd be outside of Mulgore. 1 month it'd be outside of Mulgore. 1 month it'd be outside of Stormwind, and it had. I mean, kind of a lot of the same stuff it has now, but people who wanted to get their trinkets, those cards that I told you about,
The what?
those cards that I told you, you got one
Yeah.
that says you turn into a trinket. That's where you go to turn them in and get your deck.
Okay.
Well, used to, if you wanted to get it and not have to wait for it to roll around in your area again, it created people would go to the different areas, or they just go in general. It kind of promoted world PvP and stuff like that.
Okay.
And world PvP is not a bad thing, especially in any game. I play Black Ops, play Smite. It's unbalanced. There's no way to have this many classes and be 100% balanced. You can get as close as you want to with it, but it's just not possible.
Yeah.
Well, with that said, it's more about bringing the community together. And that's what a lot of what like the silvers out in Timeless Isle do, world bosses do, because now now especially with the Timeless Isle, the silver dragons that are out there, you have. Anybody can hit it and get loot off of it. Well, what does that promote? That promotes people working together, even if you're on different sides.
Hmm. Although some people can be douches and attack something and let it attack you and kill you.
Yeah, that's trolls. Those exist everywhere. You just gotta learn to troll back.
Okay, so what happens if my minion dies?
Just resummon it. I mean, it's that simple. Just resummon it.
Poor thing.
What was... Okay, Imp is a caster. What was it doing that close to combat that it actually died?
Them things snuck up on us.
You'll like the Void Walker. It's the blueberry.
Do what?
It looks like a blueberry.
Blueberry.
You'll understand when you see it.
Alright.
And this guy is out here. Oh, he's not gonna do it. I'm amazed.
What?
I
You
thought
douche?
He's gonna run up and be a jerk. Alright, he's the same level as me, so.
The Warlock deals in intellect. What other things?
He's just a cloth version of the Boomkin, pretty much.
Okay.
Everybody's, you'll focus a little differently on stat priorities and that kind of stuff. But you don't gotta worry about that at this level.
Yeah, I'm just getting my head around it. I like to be prepared.
Oh, why aren't you a Boy Scout?
I was,
Oh, really?
till I got bored of it and didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Boy Scouts in this day and age are just not the same as when I was in it. I mean, when I was in Boy Scouts, at least every month we were out camping and doing stuff.
Oh yeah, that's how I was. I just got bored of it.